Hello, friends. Today I want to give you a daily practice that you can integrate into your life, and I highly recommend this daily practice. But before I talk about the actual practice, I want to talk to you about the difference between what I'm about to say and gaslighting. So many times, coaching and advice regarding mental health and sort of therapy related things, they can sound very insensitive and they can sound very gaslighty. For example, I tell you, I'm not really feeling confident because, like there's so many repeated instances of failure, and so I just feel like every time I'm gonna do something, like it just is gonna turn bad, and then I'm just gonna continue to feel bad about myself. And then now, if you just told me, just think differently, man. Like, just don't be, just be confident. Now, that would suck very much, right? But now, what's the difference between that and genuinely helping me understand that, like, there truly is no reason to feel unconfident? It's like the difference is between like what I'm about to say and gaslighting is that gaslighting, usually, even though it's the same words, it implies that you're kind of bad and you're kind of stupid for not thinking and doing what I say with no problem. You know, if you were truly smart and capable, you would just do what I say, right? That's the underlying tone of gaslighting. But when it comes to coaching, when it comes to communicating to you like the deeper authentic you, the tone of the message is that, hey, like, I understand that from your perspective, everything that you said is 100% correct. But it's correct in your perspective. And I want to offer you a different perspective because this pen is thick compared to my other pens. But when it's compared with a thicker one, it's thinner, right? Like, did I say that right? Anyway, this bunny, um, this bunny is smaller than this whale, but this bunny is um bigger than this jelly, right? So again, I'm having difficulty picking the right size objects, but what I'm saying is, from your perspective, you are valid. But from another perspective, the same situation could be looked differently. So I want to give you a different perspective. That is the core difference between the two. And now, the daily practice that I actually want you to integrate is stop suffering. Now, this sounds very harsh and abusive. Just stop suffering. I know that from your perspective, everything in your life that invites suffering deserves it, right? Because how can you not? The core motivation for this video is I got a message from a previous client, and they're saying how everything sucks, right? And I talked about like everything sucking in a few videos ago, but to read you an excerpt of the message, like this person is feeling very lonely. But how do you actually meet people? How do you feel better going out? I feel like whenever I take risks and go out, I get reminded of why I prefer staying in. And like, what do? I don't have any close friends that I can hang out with after work. Like, I have no point of contact who could introduce me to others. And when I meet someone, I get so stressed out, like a 7 out of 10. I go out alone and I feel like a loser. If someone judges me, I know it's their problem, but it's so much less fun. And I'm tired of being lonely. I'd rather be in my room all the time, and only step out if I have to. But that's so painful. Everything is painful. Now, I understand because I worked with this client many times, and like, there are going to be days like this. But the thing is, um, now, this is gonna happen regardless of whether you like it or not, right? Some things are going to be difficult, whether you like it or not. You're gonna want a lot of different things in your life, but you're not gonna get all of them. I'm not trying to be like a pessimist, but simply because you don't control anything outside of yourself, right? There's nothing that I can to guarantee my safety tomorrow. I could die tomorrow, right? And there's nothing that guarantees the safety of my dogs, my wife, my house. We could have a massive earthquake. I'm in California, right? So there's a lot of things in life that are going to be continuously disappointing to me. But if I don't know how to handle that, I'm gonna suffer for the rest of my life. And that is a 0 out of 10 experience. I would hate that, right? So, understanding that this is going to happen repeatedly, you need a longer term plan. And that longer term plan is to understand that bad things can happen, but that bad feeling will eventually wash away, and I will make it out of my feet. And now, when I make it out of when I make it back up, do I want to be continuing to suffer? That's just gonna make things worse. I have to make up anyway. I have to fix my life anyway. I have to go to work anyway. I have to make money anyway. I have to do all these things anyway. I have to watch my parents die anyway. I have to watch my pets die anyway. I might as well do it from a suffering free stance. I accept nothing is permanent. I accept things can change. I accept that I can feel good today, but I can feel fucking horrible tomorrow. I accept that I can feel horrible tomorrow, but that it's not gonna last. So, the daily practice I really want you to start integrating into your life is don't suffer. Nothing is inherently worthy of suffering. Please, don't suffer. I guarantee you, every day when you wake up, make a commitment to not suffer. Your life will improve in ways you couldn't imagine before.